Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to my channel, and it's time to do another episode of PSVR The Wrap-Up, a weekly show in which I'm gathering all the biggest news stories and put them together into the nice little neat package. Also at the end of the video we're gonna have bonus footage from Perp Games. As you know, I was part of their PERPMAS on day 6, where I've been celebrating fighting games when I've been talking about Knockout League and Creed Rise to Glory, so I'm gonna put another recap video from this week, what they want to share with everyone. But also make sure to follow me on Twitter, because I still got some codes to give away, some quest codes for Knockout League, and also some PSVR codes for Creed Rise to Glory for US and EU, so you can get them on Twitter next week. Just follow me and I'll be dropping them randomly and you might just have a chance. But anyway, let's do the recap of the last week, and we're gonna start from new games announcements. As always, first game I want to talk about is Moose Live. This is coming from the developer Jeff Minter, and as you can see, you can straight away tell it's his game because it just looks like his kind of bonkers work. In Moose Live, you playing as a moose, and this moose is shooting shit at objects, but also it's a moose that tries not to die, but as well this moose can walk on the ceiling, it defies the gravity. So Jeff Minter said that this game will be part of Minotaur Arcade Volume 2. As you know, Volume 1 came out not long ago with Grid Runner and GoTab, both of games hilariously fun. Of course, he's done in past Polybius and Tempest as well, his biggest, most known game. Maybe Polybius overtaking it now, especially when it comes to VR games, but definitely his games are nice and trippy, and definitely they work amazing in VR. But anyway, next game. And this is Forge, coming from Martov Company. They meant to bring us in past Chiaro and the Elixir of Life, but sadly it's come out to the point that it looks like they won't be doing it because it's a small studio and probably they was struggling with PSVR port. But anyway, they started making new game called Forged, and this game probably gonna make it to PSVR. I'm sure they learned a lot about PSVR development. So Forge is a game when you living in a land when some kind of disease spreading everywhere, and it turns people into absolute assholes because they become super angry and just want to kill everyone. But of course you are down there in order to fight them. Now, I don't know that much about this game, apart from you be of course healing the sword, but apparently it's gonna have very nice combat system. I know this video not showing much and it's not like the greatest, but this is just the arena mode what they showed, and this is just like 5 months into development, so I'm assuming it's gonna look a lot better, because Chiaro was super high quality and had nice animations and nice voices and everything, and this little video already showing some promise. Right, next game is GASP VR. I don't want to speak too much about it, because after I spoke about it I had a bit more read about this game on their website. They already released it on Steam. The website says that PS4 version is gonna be out eventually, but also that website listed some other games what they're gonna be releasing, and they apparently gonna be in VR. And I always think when it's small studio like that and they're trying to work on multiple games, sometimes it's not gonna happen. But Forge is a game when you're trying to escape like a dangerously evil labyrinth, so just putting it out there, but don't expect me to talk much in the future about this game. Anyway, another story, and this is a big story that got many people super awesomely excited, because Dreams got release date during PlayStation's State of Play, and the release date is 14th of February, which means this game is just around the corner. Now we need to speak about the Dreams for a bit, because as we know there will be PSVR support in Dreams, and as we don't know is when it will be. But the developers said they gonna try to add it as soon as possible. So how soon that's gonna be, I don't know, but they also said that they gonna have this VR support before the end of this generation. They said that ages ago in the stream, my viewers pointed me to the stream and showed me like, listen, see, that's what they said. So yeah, it's gonna be coming hopefully soon, but I don't know how soon. I'm assuming they're gonna release full version of the game, and I'm assuming because it's been in the open access and already in the beta for such a long time, there shouldn't be that many issues, so they won't be like, you know, sometimes studio releasing the game and before they do anything new they have to like fix shit what they got wrong. But Dreams was out for ages and people been like beta testing it. But also when the game fully releases there's gonna be a first story mode for Dreams, because apart from creating your own games you'll be able to experience what the developer is gonna show you in the story mode, and they actually said that it's gonna be first chapter of story mode. So I'm assuming with the future update we're gonna get more and more of this story mode. Of course, I'm assuming in the future this story mode will be playable in VR as well. And I really hope we get this PSVR mode before end of Q2, so within first 6 months of next year, because it's something I cannot wait for. I'm checking out what people been making in Dreams and they just getting better and better. Now also regarding the VR mode, they said that you're gonna have to playtest the games yourself. I'm assuming you're gonna have to do some optimizations to make sure everything looks at smooth 60 FPS. Also the game gonna tell you, I think, when people might be feeling sick, so you're gonna have to change that. So you're gonna kind of experience the way of life of real life VR developers, because they struggling a lot, as we know, with the VR ports for PSVR. Of course, they getting it done eventually, but sometimes after many delays. But anyway, I cannot wait for the Dreams. And now another update we've had was from X-Real Studios, the developers of upcoming Zero Caliber. Now, as we know, this game gonna be releasing in Q2 2020. That's their target. That's what they said. That's what they want. Of course, might get delayed as always, but anyway, that's what they are shooting for. They posted another development vlog when they spoke a bit about A-Tech Cybernetic. Not that much, they just said A-Tech will support just move controllers, and that's understandable because there's tons of melee combat in there. But also they spoke about controllers for Zero Caliber, and they said yes, it will use moves as well, but they're gonna try to add aim controller support, and that would be awesome. But also they said they're not promising it yet, but they're gonna experiment with it and they're gonna try to add it on. So I hope they're gonna manage to experiment with it super nicely and they're gonna actually enjoy aim controller in the game, because I still think that aim controller is the best controller out there. You know, I've got PSVR, but I've got PCVR as well, and when the game uses aim controller, it's just better than anything else. So I do hope that Zero Caliber will support aim. Okay, before I put the video from the PERPMAS recap of week 2, just let me tell you, go subscribe to Perp Games. They are awesome company that releasing PSVR games on disc, and they releasing a lot of them, but also they doing this awesome daily giveaways, and you can win shitloads of games. I think they also giving away PS4 Pro and Oculus Quest. So go subscribe to their channel, link is in the description. They was friends of my channel and other PSVR channels for a very long time. They always was getting involved with the community, and they pretty much been releasing the games on disc what people wanted. Because I know there's many physical editions collectors, not everyone wants to download the games. But anyway, before I show you that video as well, of course, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like, because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us.
We're into week 2 on the Peace on Earth campaign, and it's been a rousing success in the Combat Ad VR Rent calendar. Competitions to win a PS4 bundle with AdMix and an Oculus Quest with Ugon Virtual and Cloudhead Games are still running, along with the regular code giveaways you've seen on the social media channels, and chances to win a unique daily game bundle by commenting on any video before December the 24th. There is just so much going on, so let's see what was behind the windows in week 2. With the likes of Bethesda, 3D Rudder, and so many more, somehow we are now halfway through the Combat at VR End calendar. But we still have so much more to come, so make sure you subscribe today to the Perp Games YouTube channel and that you're the first to know all about our massive VR giveaways.
And that's it, bye.